Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour.
Hi, everyone. I'm back live. I'm sorry I was off last week. I had a tummy ache. I really did. Anyway, it's Rhonda Shear here, and it's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour, and we're coming to you on Rhonda Shear fan page on Facebook. You will be able to see us on Rhonda Shear TV on YouTube and www.rhondashearsocialhour.com. Write that one down because you're going to want to go there for a lot of things. Anyway, we have a lot of great fun things in store for you tonight. Couple of special guests with me this evening. I have cult film star, actress, director, producer, Bouvier. Very excited to talk to her in a few minutes. And we also have a dear friend of mine, comedian Jay Ulit, who's also a school teacher. So we can ask him some questions about going back to school and teaching and how he feels about that, about right now, about like, I'd be scared to send my child back. That I'm just saying that, but we're going to ask Jay about that. In the meantime, a couple of new segments that we'll be adding in is Where's the Beef? Well, no, remember that commercial though? Where's the beef? That little old lady. Okay, so my thing is going to be Rhonda's beef. So if you have a beef too, you can write www.rhondashearsocialhour.com and let me know what your beef is. But here's my beef of the week. So there's a couple of them. All right. So many of you may or may not know that I did Playboy magazine. I did it like in 78, 91 of Women of Comedy. 93, I had my own layout. Rhonda is Up All Night, and that was really cool and fun. And I knew Hef all those years, and Playboy was fabulous, and I did get to go to the mansion. And Playboy really put women on a pedestal, and it wasn't what maybe some of you maybe thought it was. It was a really cool magazine, and a really cool and a real honor to be invited to be in the pages. I was never a playmate, although I was a bunny at the Playboy Club for about a minute. But that didn't work well because I couldn't count change. There was no computers back then, and I was really nervous, like to give people their change back. Really bad with numbers. But the bunny suit looks so good on. Anyway, I'm deviating here. So here's the thing. Playboy magazine was always about embracing the woman's body. Beautiful women on the cover. There was very few men on the cover all the years of Playboy. Actually, George Carlin was on the cover one time. Jerry Seinfeld was on the cover one time. Actually, that was the magazine that I was in, was the one that Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, so now, the magazine, I think, is in print internationally. It has gone online, which I'm glad that Playboy's still around. Hef has passed away, as we all know. But the very first issue of their online Playboy magazine has a guy on the cover. But I mean, a guy is a model, and his name is Bad Bunny. Now, I'm not going to say anything bad about Bad Bunny because he's a Playboy's going in that direction, and that's cool. I mean, that's cool. It's just that it's not even like a sexy picture of Bad Bunny. If you're going to put a guy on the picture or a non-binary or whatever you identify as, it should be a fabulous picture. So I'm just saying I got a real bad beef for that. So if I want to hear from you, so write me at www.rhondashearsocialhour.com. I'm going to stop doing the www thing, but I want to hear from you. It's a couple of things. Also, it's always time for me to promote because, that's what I do. Don't forget to pick up. I do have one more beef after this. The Rhonda Shear Up All Night book. You can get it on my website, rhondashear.com, or you can get it through amazon.com. There's lots of goodies in here. If you're starting a business, it's not just a book about my life, although there's juicy gossip in it, but there's also about being an entrepreneur, how to be an entrepreneur, how to get your product to market. So it's really good, and you'll enjoy that. The other thing is the masks are on sale, and I'm telling you, we live in Florida here, and we got a mask up. So if you want really dazzling, sparkling, amazing masks, go to rhondashear.com And we have them in sequins, we have glitter, and if you want plain, we've got plain too. So you can just get, black, pinks, whatever color. So check that out at rhondashear.com. It's really cool. And please, please wear a mask. Okay, I've got one more beef before I go on. Wait. Yeah, I'll get back to that. Okay, so we were talking about Playboy. I know I'm jumping around, but I haven't been on in a week. I've lost my touch. Wait, let me have a drink. We usually say hair. I'm not doing it today, but hair, if you have a cocktail. All right, so since there's a guy on the cover of Playboy, we think here at Rhonda Shear Social Hour that dogs and animals should be showcased as play pups or play kitties. We'll have to come up with that too. And we just came up with our new logo, and I think it's adorable. This is my pup. This is Honey Bye Bye. And you can see her paws are crossed. She's got a bow in her hair. It's a very sassy, sexy photo. And so if you think, and we will have a jingle for this. If you think your pup or your kitty is like worthy of being on Play Pup Magazine's cover, we are going to be doing this every week. So again, write us at rhondashearsocialhour.com. Everybody, I'm sure, has a great play pup. And at least we're going to really put a puppy or a cat. We'll have to come up with a kitty too, because I know you girls will get mad at me if I don't talk about that. And guys. Okay, so here's my other beef, and I'm really, really upset about this. Okay, so I created and designed the bra, like in 2003. And then people started ripping me off and knocking me off. And now there's another infomercial back on the air with people that knocked me off. And anyway, don't believe them. But this is something different. So I have this incredible bandeau push-up strapless bra with underwire that is on fire. It is on fire. It holds the girls up, whether you're petite, whether you're large busted. It is the most amazing bra. It truly is. I'm the only one in the marketplace that has this bra, that designed this bra with the underwire. It's seamless. It's fabulous. It really works. Cosmopolitan voted it in the top 5 strapless bras ever, which was really, really cool in 2019. So I'm really upset because all of a sudden I see popping up on Instagram and Facebook, not even the same bra, but just a bandeau, like a bandeau that doesn't do anything, would fall down and become a belt, like with my footage, with my models from HSN. And I'm hoping that HSN can do something about that, because legally you can't pull off footage off of HSN and use all of my models and my footage. I mean, HSN's footage. So I really have a beef about that. It's very upsetting because, coming from the acting world, if you write a book, if you write a screenplay and you register it with the Writers Guild, you have recourse. I mean, you can take someone down, cease and desist. But these people on the internet, they're coming out of nowhere. So all I'm saying is, please do not support that bra. Support mine, because it will support the girls. It will not fall down at rhondashear.com. You can go to hsn.com if you want the best strapless bra on the planet, or you can go to herroom.com. But do not buy that bra if you see it pop up on Facebook with my models. It's not mine. Okay, that was my beef. Or as my producer says, my beef carpaccio. I like that. So enough bitching. We'll get to other fun things. Okay, so I get to introduce my first special guest, which I'm really excited about because, I hosted USA Up All Night for many years, and I got to air a lot of amazing cult films. Well, my next guest, she has been a fashion designer. She has been a producer. She modeled, and she started as a model. We don't know. She's kind of got this secretive, mysterious background. If she was born in Ohio or in Europe, she's very exotic, mysterious. But what we do know is that she has a hit on her hands with this new film coming out called Blood Tulips, which I love. And I know all my fans who love horror and mystery and all those kind of films are going to love this. So let's meet Bouvier from Hollywood right now. Let's bring her up. Yay! Applause, applause. Hi there. Hello, Bouvier. How are you? I'm hoping she can hear me. Hi. Yes, I'm here. This happens. I think you all have been with the show long enough to know that sometimes we lose guests, or this happens. We're going to call Bouvier. In the meantime, I think we're going to go to this commercial that has been waiting in the wings. You know, we have a lot of people waiting to run commercials on the show. And this is our very first commercial that someone actually paid to do. Okay. We'll be right back with Bouvier right after this.
Comfort, support, confidence. That's what you'll find at rhondashear.com. Shop award-winning intimates, shaping, and apparel in sizes extra small through 3X.
Oh, this lemonade is crap.
Well, here's the problem. It's all natural.
Oh, natural? It's made with lemons, water, and real cane sugar.
Huh. What happened to the lemonade we used to drink?
Hey, what's up, whippersnappers?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Country Boy Jim. Now put that junk down and have some of my Country Boy good time tasting lemonade.
Wow, that's more like it.
I told you so. It's the same unnatural ingredients that your grandpa used to put in your lemonade in the 1990s. Benzoic acid, sodium benzenate, monosodium glutamate, riboflavin. I can't even pronounce some of this stuff.
Awesome, just like the chemical-filled, almost old-time, homemade tasting lemonade that Grandpa used to make. So what should I do with this natural lemonade?
I'd give that to a homeless hippie. Country boy, no lemons, great taste.
I can't believe you get to go to Holland.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Why wouldn't I be, Starla?
You know how some people feel about Jews.
Not bad for a U.S. girl.
Is this a whole house dungeon? Deep state is section of hell.
It's Tess. Something's happened.
Get me out of here.
The young lady is missing. Have a heart, will you?
I'm going there.
You will do no such thing.
I have no choice. I have to find my sister. Tess, can you hear me?
Starwood, run.
Let me give you some advice. Keep your head down and don't trust anyone.
Starla, your sister may be in grave danger, and now you tell me you have a possible stalker?
You do not want to mess with these people, Oliver. They will kill you, and they will kill her. Trust me on this.
Got your medicine right here.
Why are you helping me?
I've always wanted to play the hero.
I'll kill you.
This is not a thriller. They're in grave danger.
Lie still, my dear. I'm just going to tie you all the ways together.
Wow. Let's now meet Bouvier. That looks amazing. Like my kind of film. Cult film star, goddess, cult film goddess, Bouvier. That looks amazing. Amazing. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Hi, Rhonda. Really nice to meet you.
Same to meet you too.
And since it's Rhonda's social hour, here's a toast.
You've got it. You've got it. Mm. Well, I toast you. I mean, your background is so interesting. You've been acting your whole life. We don't know where you're from. That's okay. Keep the mystery. We don't want to know. I love that you're a film designer, but I have to say, as a producer, this film looks delicious. When and how do we see it? And tell me more about it.
I hope very soon. It was supposed to have its Los Angeles premiere on June 27th, but it got postponed because of the virus. And hoping to, at least by the first of the year to have it. And anyhow, it did premiere in England in January. It was chosen as a finalist in the Horror on Sea Film Festival. And we didn't know what to expect, but it got 3 standing ovations and it got like 3 rounds of applause, and everybody just loved it.
It looks amazing. I mean, the clip is amazing. It gives me the chills. And this kind of genre is such a major. Well, it's all horror films have always been great, but I think it's even coming back more. Like my fans, even from a show that I hosted back in the '90s, are like, "Give me more of this." They're producing more of this. So tell me how you. I mean, I know you starred in the film and you look amazing, but how did you write this film? How did you make it all happen?
Oh, I co-wrote it because I've been in Holland a lot of times. My husband's family is from Holland and they lived there during the Second World War. So
Wow.
the film actually starts during the Second World War, and it has to do with art theft rings, human trafficking, and the scenery is fantastic, and it's like horror, and it's based on true events. I mean, it's horror, and it's got a little bit of comedy in it, comedy relief.
Of
Like
course.
it has a detective, and he's a good detective. He's always eating, so he's always like got food all over his mouth and everything while he's doing his work.
Yes, you have to have comedic relief, but I mean,
Yes.
so is it hard to be behind the camera and in front of the camera at the same time? Are you like kind of like judging that actor or judging, or do you just let it go when you start to perform?
No, I just had to let it go because I had to get into my character, of course. But I did. We did go to Holland. The part we filmed in Holland, we went there about a week ahead of time, and we did look for wardrobe, like in thrift shops and things like that, for
Cool.
World War II wardrobe. Because this man that's running away from the Nazis, he has a scene with his wife. So of course they're dressed like people were in that period.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, this kind of it's like everything that's happening right now in film, and of course, trafficking is huge on people's minds right now.
Yeah.
So it's timely. It's very timely. Your name is intriguing to me. I love that you have one name because you don't need more than one. Is it true that you could be related to Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy somewhere in your bloodline?
My family says we are, but we never really went into it.
Hey,
But
Lisa-
it's actually my maiden name.
I,
So
oh,
I just use that.
I love that name. I mean, I was
Oh,
just
thank you.
I was reading, which I love, is that you are French, Irish, English, Dutch, Native American descent on one side with Russian. I mean, you've got a little bit, and you're beautiful. I mean, you have everything in you, and it's all come together beautifully.
Yeah,
But, you know,
I'm a mixture.
but I have to say, for you,
Any race I want to be at any time.
oh, so you're in Los Angeles right now, right?
Yes, I am.
So how are you handling this shutdown? Are you getting out at all? I mean, can you even do anything
Oh,
with your film, or you're just shut in?
well, like to go to any kind of a store, you have to wear a mask, of course. And now a lot of restaurants are like have outside, the ones that have outside patios. I go to those sometimes when I go out to eat, and the ones that don't just have delivery. And of course, there's nothing going on. All the like no movies. The
No
movie
movies.
theaters are all closed, and
I just don't know how. I actually read somewhere that when the soap operas come back, they're going to like do love scenes with a blow up doll. I'm like, now that could be like a theme for your next horror film, making love with a blow up doll. I don't know. There's something there, but I have to say the name Blood Tulips is just fabulous. Like that catches your attention because it sounds sexy, and it sounds like what it is. It's like a sexy horror film. I mean, at least that's what I'm thinking. I can't wait to see it.
well,
Are we gonna have to
the
close our eyes?
villain's name is actually Tulip. He's the one that is chasing my character all over and trying to get rid of us because we're kind of finding out too much. And my character, I'm actually looking for my sister who was to deliver a painting to a museum in Holland, and she was like kidnapped by representatives of the museum who weren't really representatives but just imposters, and then she was sold into the red light district. So
Oh,
actually filmed there. and then his accomplice is named Sticks. And when he gets excited, he keeps rattling like some pencils.
Oh, creepy. I love that. So you end up, I mean, I don't want to give anything away. I don't think I'm giving, but you end up getting like, then they start going after you too, right? The bad guys.
Yes, they were trying to, my character met somebody in Holland that was going to help her. He became like a love interest. And he took her like out for the day, like through the countryside, like windmills and canals. It's all over, like canals are all over, you know. And we drove on a driveway. One of the things we did, we drove on a driveway to the with a car while we were filming, and it was actually the driveway to the Queen's Palace. We weren't supposed to be there.
That's awesome. Well, what I mean, I've never been to Holland, but can't you just smoke pot anywhere? Not that I do that, but
yeah.
I mean, everything's pretty open, free, love.
Yeah, anywhere. And actually, they have a lot of houseboats, and actually sometimes you see it growing on top of the houseboats.
That's
right. In the marketplace. One time I was offered a plant when I was there visiting. It was like 5 foot tall, and I couldn't take it with me, but it was beautiful.
Well, I mean, that must have been gorgeous to film there. I mean, along with your background, but gorgeous, beautiful. I know you also filmed some here in the States too. I know it must be frustrating for you to not get this out since you were supposed to have your premiere, but this is happening to everyone. So I think everyone's going to be dying for new films and new content. So I think your premiere, whenever that is, will be even bigger and better. So will you also release it on, would it also be streaming as well as film theaters?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, that's what you just said about everybody's waiting to have things coming out again. Roger Neal said the same thing.
I know. Roger Neal is Bouvier's publicist. He was my publicist.
Yes,
he's a great guy.
yes.
Well, you know what? He just has to work longer and harder and get you just more interviews, and then that'll be great. So everybody will be in so anticipation of it coming out. So what is your next project after this? I mean, I know you can't work at the moment, but what are you working on when we're all let out?
Well, I'm kind of working on another project. It's another film. It's kind of like more comedy, I think, like comedy horror, because I think people like now after this need something to laugh about.
I think I love that. I love that. Is there anybody else in the film? I mean, I know your producers were Randy Kent and John. How do you say his last name? I don't want to mess it up. Luxatich.
Yeah. Nobody can say his name.
Trying to say it. So, is there any other actors that we would recognize? Yeah. Any other actors or anyone else that we can look for that we can make note of? Because I know there's,
kind of in the early stages right now.
I told my niece, who's a major horror film, I mean, she loves horror films. And I said, I'm interviewing this actress tonight. She goes, I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to come out. Like, she hits every one of them. And it's so funny because I hosted a movie show and there were so many horror films, and I still do this. I still can't look, at the bloody scenes, but everyone loves them.
No, I feel the same way.
Well, I tell you what, Bouvier, I have a huge following of horror film fans, and I know they're going to love this segment with you. And we will keep your information up and out there because this is going to live on my website and other places so that they'll be able to, and we'll link to where they can find you as well. Because we're excited to see this film, Blood Tulips, and Bouvier and her very mysterious past, and the fact that Cult Movie Magazine named you Cult Film Goddess, being voted on by the readers. That's fabulous.
Yes, they did. I was thrilled.
Well, congratulations.
I'm so happy to be on your show.
Thank
you. I told all my friends and family that I'm on. I told them where to look for you. So I know that I'll be watching.
Well, you're beautiful. I thank you for being on. We'll have you back on when the film comes out. So then we can talk about it after the opening, because I know you're going to win a lot of awards with this film. It's already won some. I know you'll win more. I wish you the very best of luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Rhonda.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure being on with you.
You're beautiful. Thank you. Bouvier, that is exciting. I mean, I feel so bad for all the actors and actresses who are waiting for their films to come out. But anyway, look for Blood Tulips with Bouvier. It looks amazing, and it's got a lot of sex appeal, a little humor, a lot of creepiness in there. So we'll all look for that. And we'll have more on my website about that so that you can follow up on that. So now I'm very excited to, are we going to another commercial now? Yes? What? Okay, we're gonna go. You know, I got producers over there like across the room. Social distancing, I can't hear a thing. And when I wear my mask, I can't hear anything. Is that just me, or can you not hear with your mask on anyway? Anyway, we'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. I'm so happy that you finally we've merged together.
I've been waiting all my life just to hear those words. You and me merged together.
Well, I mean, not that merged.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, merged. So, my thing is, your directing and your talent and your eye for talent and my talent. So, this is what we're going to do. You need to make a call out for all the talent on my new www.RhondaShearSocialHour.com. Now, look, I'm Beverly Santa, and I can't stand Rhonda, but, I guess she's got a few more followers than me, so we're going to use her name. I'm still going to be the star. I'm going to take over, and we will start our own network. But right now, RhondaShearSocialHour.com. Now, tell them what you're looking for.
Boobala, baby. I got ideas. Okay, so if you have nipple rings, if you do tattoos and do Morse code with your ass, if you can fart through a hose, we are looking for you. I know a woman that can suck a golf ball through a pipe. Now that's the kind of talent we are looking for.
Yes!
The new, the odd, the
new Gong Show.
Yes.
The new Gong Show would be better because we're on the internet. We're looking for the kook of the week. But you don't have to be kooky. You just have to have unusual talent.
That's right. Unusual. And if you happen to be sexy, like, Miss Beverly Center here, all the better. Not that that's the most important thing, but we love women that can open beer bottles with their nipples. It's awesome. So please, call us. Actually, get in touch with us on, what's the website?
www.RhondaShearSocialHour.com. But remember this, Beverly Santa is looking, and so is Ass.
Yes.
Get in touch with us. We'll make you a star.
Offbeat, quirky, eccentric, queer, it's Rhonda's Kook of the Week. Far out, way out, don't you fear, it's Rhonda's Kook of the Week. Up, down, left, right, these zany guests are out of sight. Are peculiar, insane, so real, it's Rhonda's Kook of the Week.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! This is it, kids. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Woo!
That was Tom Wiffle from Indiana. And, you too could be our kook of the week. We just want to see and hear what you do. I mean, it could be vocal. It could be anything. So write us at RhondaShearSocialHour.com. And you could be our kook of the week. And we're going to send you stuff. We're going to send, we don't know what, maybe a book, maybe something kooky. But in the meantime, we actually have a real commercial we're going to go to right now. And we'll be right back after that. We have more fun. And we have Jay Ulit coming up. Don't go anywhere. And keep writing me. I want to hear from you. Come on, let's hear. Hi. In case you don't remember me, I'm Beverly Santa. Now, I know it's like gaga over Rhonda Shear and her social hour. But I am so much better than her. I am a fashionista. I was named after the fashion mecca of the universe, Beverly Center in Beverly Hills. So, I got dressed up to cook. I like to wear my pumps, and I like to wear, earrings, and, you got to get dressed because it makes you feel, food, it's about the mood. Oh, this is a cooking segment in case I didn't tell you that. Because not only am I a fashionista, but I'm a gourmet cook. So, I'm going to give you all little cooking tips. This is my 10-minute shrimp scampi. Now, this is my menu. I did not take this out of some, Dawn cookbook. This is mine. This is what you're going to need for 10-minute shrimp scampi. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some olive oil. You're going to need some garlic, some shrimp, white wine, and some parsley. Got it? Here. Look at it all. We got butter. We got oil. We got kosher salt. Whoops! Hate when I do that. We got ground pepper. We got some garlic. We got some lemon. We got some wine. We got the parsley. Fresh. Everything's fresh. Fresh shrimp. And then, because Beverly Santa is always on a diet, you can put your shrimp scampi over spaghetti, but I'm putting it over spaghetti squash. A whole spaghetti squash is 42 calories. That's it. Okay, here we go. Now, this is a non-stick pot, and this is a non-stick spoon. First, you're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, like that. And then we're going to turn it on. You have to turn. We're going to get it going high, right? Get the butter melting around. Get a little music. Should be on. But anyway, after you get the butter in there, then you pour very, very good olive oil. Very good. Not the bad shit. The good shit. Okay, there you go. That's the basics. Oh, look at that going. Don't you like my rings? You have to have fancy rings on when you cook. All right, so we're prepping. The butter was a little cold. Shouldn't be cold. It should be room temperature. But you know what? I was keeping it fresh for you guys. So we're just going to let it do this. We're going to let it sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And then, in a second, we're going to put in fresh, very, very, very fresh garlic. But we have to get the butter going. Butter's melting. Look at that olive oil and that butter. I could just eat that all by itself, but that would be way too fattening. Oh, this isn't fattening at all, by the way. Just a little butter, a little olive oil. It makes your skin glow. It makes you sweat. Makes you sweat. It's fabulous. Okay, here we go. It's getting there. Butter's melting. Okay, come on, butter. Butter, 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 butter. It's like batter, 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 but it's butter, butter, butter. Batter, 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 butter, butter, butter. Okay, it's fabulous. I mean, I get a little silly when I'm cooking. Usually I would be drinking some wine, but I already had a shot, of what do you call that stuff? Tequila. I had a shot of tequila. It's my favorite. Okay, here we go. The butter's melted. It's fabulous. Now we're going to put in 3 to 5 cloves of garlic. 3 to 5 cloves. Here we go. There's the cloves. Look at that. Oh, it ain't nothing like cloves of garlic and olive oil and a little butter. Look at that. Can you just smell how good that? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna cook it for about a minute. Let me lower this. This is too high. Just for about a minute until it's fragrant. Fragrant. It's getting fragrant. 10 minutes is all it's going to take. Got the garlic in there. Is it smelling fragrant? Oh, I got a taster. I have Arse Buttersworth later, but he's outside because I didn't want him to see what I was doing. That Arse, he's kind of cute. Now, this is how easy this is. You ready? You got a minute here with the garlic, just like this. It's already fragrant. You smell the fragrancy? Then you're going to put in the shrimp. About a pound, pound and a quarter, whatever you got around the house. You don't have any shrimp, you can get them. They even come frozen. I don't like the frozen kind. Now, we put in the salt. About a tablespoon. I don't even usually measure, but another tablespoon of pepper, ground pepper. And then we're going to all stir it around. Put the heat up a little bit more to medium here. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you got yourself a meal. I'm telling you, cooking with Beverly Santa. Don't listen to Rhonda. She doesn't know anything about cooking. She sucks. I wouldn't eat anything she makes. Okay, let's put this a little higher. Stir, stir, stir. You see how fast shrimp cook? They cook so. This is why I love this, because they're gonna get like all beautiful. We're gonna just do it a little bit more. Then we're gonna add the wine and the lemon juice, and then we're gonna even put more butter. And then we're just going to let it cook for a couple of more minutes. That's it. That's it. So we're just going to let it cook. Get it up there a little bit higher. Oh, look at those shrimp. I'm telling you. Is that yummy delicious? Cooking with Beverly Center in the kitchen. Not only am I a fashionista, but I am a gourmet cook. Fabulous. Arse is going to love this. Actually, his real name is Arse, but he keeps saying it's Arse. All right. Now, here, let me give you a little tip while I'm cooking these little shrimps. Here's my little tip. My little tip is I don't like the tail on this shrimp. This shrimp shouldn't have a tail on it. I'm getting rid of that tail. You know, tail shouldn't be on shrimp, I'm telling you. Okay, there you go. I don't like that. I don't know what that is. That's gnarly looking. All right, so when you put your wine in your food, and you actually want to cook the alcohol out of it. You don't want it to taste like booze. I mean, you can be boozy while you're making it, but you don't want your food to taste like booze. So you take like a little whiff as you're cooking, and then the alcohol smell goes away. You didn't think I knew all this, huh? Well, I'm very smart. I graduated cum laude from the cum laude school of graduation. All online. Even before there was an internet, I was really good. Okay, look at these shrimp. Look at them. You see how they're turning pink? This is a beautiful thing. But let them just simmer. I'm telling you, it's less than 10 minutes. And I got the tail off that one shrimp. That was good. They're getting there. Now, we're going to add, right now, the lemon juice. Here we go. About 2-3 tablespoons of lemon juice. We don't want it to be too lemony because that'll just suck. So we've got the lemon juice in there, sizzling around. The shrimp are getting all beautiful. Look at them. They're so gorgeous. Now, what are we going to add? You know, my favorite ingredient. We got wine. Just 1/4 cup. That's it. I know you just drink the rest. Drink the rest. You don't have to like put the whole damn thing in the food. All right, look at that. So gorgeous. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I mean, it is smell. Arse is going to love this. Or Arse. Whatever his fucking name is. I don't know. I'm so confused with that name. That is like, why is this mother name him Arse? Let's face it, he's an ass. Okay, these are, I have to say so. I'm going to go to my drawer. And I'm just going to add just a little more pepper. Just a little more, because look, I think you could add that for some little color. I'll add my light salt. Because I just think it needs more. You know? I just know these things. Now, let's face it. Nothing's good without more butter. So we're going to add the rest. The 2 tablespoons more butter. There you go. We got it. I'm telling you, I didn't even mess up the kitchen or nothing. Oh, shrimp scampi. You know how much they cost? Like if you went to some fancy restaurant with white tablecloth? How much would this? This would cost like $35, $40, $45 if you were in New York City. You come to Beverly Santa's house and it costs $2. $2.99. Because I like you. Because I don't want you watching that Rhonda anymore. I want you watching Beverly Santa. Because really, her show sucks. I do creative things. What does she do? She just sits behind the desk and talks to people. I'm an action kind of girl. I like action. Okay, here we go. Oh, the doggies are smelling it. It's the only thing good about Rhonda. She does have good pups. Let me put this down. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. That butter's melting. We're just letting it simmer just a little bit more. Oh, it's so good. And then at the very end, you want to put a couple of red flakes in there because it looks pretty. You can do that. No need. We put like a little porcelain. That's it. Can you look how it's sticking up? Do you see how it's sticking up? I'm going to put it on a little bit lower now and let it just sizzle down on a medium. Look at that. We're going to heat them up, some of that butternut squash. See my butternut squash here? It's fabulous. I'm going to put a little bit of that in the plate. So don't tell Arse I had my finger in this plate. You know, we just like cook from the heart here. All right, there you go. Seeds are out. Doesn't that look like spaghetti? Doesn't that look like spaghetti? That's my lipstick. You always have to have lipstick nearby. Okay, throw that seed over there. All right. I think these little shrimpies look now look at the color of them. They are bright. They are pussy pink. The color of these shrimp are the color of a pussy, and that's when you know your meal is done. It is done. It is fabulous. I'm going to put just a couple little parsleys around. Let it hang in there, and then I'm going to serve Arse, and then I'm going to see how much he loves it. This is definitely Beverly Center and her cooking segment of love. Serving up some love. It's my 10-minute scampi. Got to get a little sauce. You know what would be really good on here? A little Parmesan. I bet you Arse would like a little Parmesan. Isn't that just so delicious? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, 10 minutes. Now I'm going to go give it to my taster, Arse Buttersworth. You know, he's going to love this. I think we can add a little Parmesan to it. You know, he's a very big producer, director, writer, and he says he's going to make me a star. So let's go see if he loves it. And if he just makes magic happen like that, it can happen. Arse. This is my 10-minute scampi. Now, usually I use fresh Parmesan, but we've been on lockdown, so I have to, keep it longer in the house. Okay.
Smells fantastico.
Oh, tell me what you think.
This is your 10-minute scampi.
Oh, actually, I've taken hours and hours to do it today. Hours.
Wow, that's amazing, because...
I just wanted you to think I did it in 10 minutes, because I look so good and fresh.
Hey, I'm 30-second Arse. You go to bed with me, it'll be the best 30 seconds of your life, so this is like...
Oh, I love that. I might be hot.
Okay, here we go.
Now, wait, let me tell you, I gave you spaghetti squash, but you could put it over pasta.
Ooh.
Is it good? Really?
Fabuloso.
Oh my goodness, is he going to get me a part in a TV show, a movie, my own book deal, my own talk show?
I think I see a cooking show in your future.
Cooking show. I had more in mind, like a soap opera with lovers and exciting men and people.
So, as long as we keep this going now, if guys learn to make this can get them laid, right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that instant lead. If a guy can cook, it's an instant, because women really don't like to cook anymore.
Yeah, that's right. They love a guy that can cook, so you can get rid of those cheesy pickup lines like, I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can make your bedrock, right?
That ass! He's so funny! He's so funny! Oh, Beverly Santa loves the ass.
Yeah, here's another one. Like, there's something wrong with my cell phone. It doesn't have your number in it.
That's so good.
That should work. That reminds me of my days male dancing. My name was Thunder Down Under. But the ladies used to call me Shrimp Scampi.
We're having shrimp.
Ooh, this is good.
He likes my shrimp, but I know that Arse doesn't have shrimp.
Oh, this is delicious.
It's built like a horse.
I love the shrimp.
I'm so glad that you love it.
Beverly, Bubala,
sorry,
baby.
I'll get you some wine. I'll be back. Enjoy. Salad.
That Rhonda Shear has nothing on you.
That dish.
Delicious.
I can't get rid of Beverly Center. She has been in my life since USA, up all night. And if she was really the good cook that she thinks she is, she would have had a nice loaf of French bread so you can dip the bread into the sauce. So sorry, Beverly, I'm still a better cook than you, and I'll prove it to you. And you know what all I got out of the deal was? A banana. Watch. All the way back from my USA up all night years, the foot of the week, and you too could have your foot showcased on Rhonda Shear Social Hour by writing to rhondashearsocialhour.com. We want Kook of the Week, and we want the Foot of the Week, and we just want to have some fun on this show. Notice we're getting into a little comedy, I think. Anyway, talking about comedy, I have a very special friend with me this evening, and he is a comedian, and he's been working for years. He's done television shows. He works on the road. He's one of those hardworking comedians that work the road, which is just crazy. He's also a teacher. So part of the year he teaches. So we're going to ask him about going back to school, if he's going to do that. And because it's hard to do comedy right now. So what's going on? In the meantime, the fabulously talented, and you might recognize him. How about meeting Jay Ulit? Yay! Where's Jay? There he is. Hi, Jay. Can you hear me? No, because that never works on this show. You know, we hate things to actually work on this show. We're going to play. We like to play everybody's bit before. We're going to play Jay doing a couple of minutes at a comedy club, and then we're going to come back and speak to Jay. So we'll get this right. Believe me, you should see the equipment in this house right now. It looks like a studio. Oh,
please welcome the very talented Jay Ulit, everyone.
Yeah, Vito, you see that never sleeps. Senior Keys in town that never wakes up. How are you? Well, we got a lot of drinkers right here, right? Yeah. Make some noise, drinkers. Where are you? I like drinking myself. I like it. I get carried away. Anybody else overdo it sometimes? Wild Bill? No? Well, we can cure that, I'm sure. I know. Yeah, sometimes I overdo it. Ever been so drunk you wake up the next morning in your truck and realize I don't own a truck? Anybody? Ever been so drunk at a party you do a Jello shooter? Yeah. And then you realize that was a damn candle? I think it was still lit. I'm shitting wax. Ever been so drunk at a drive-thru you paid for your food at the first window and drive past the second one without picking it up? Well, thanks. See you next weekend. Ever been so drunk during sex? You had to fake the orgasm? Then you realize, hey, wait a minute, I'm by myself? Damn, I'm good. I'm a slut. I need a cigarette, baby. Ever been so drunk at a casino you thought you were kicking ass at the slot machines? Then you realize you're putting dollars in the bill changer? Woo, kicking ass. Hurry up, give me your money. I dated a woman with a teenage kid with an attitude that was just off the chart. First date with this kid. First date. Knock on the door. Kid opens the door, ready to pick up his mom. Opens the door, looks at me and goes, "You're not my father." He doesn't know that. So I pulled that kid over and I said, you know what? Let's get something straight, all right? Not trying to replace your father. Just trying to have sex with your mother. So when I was growing up, I didn't have half the shit you had, okay? I didn't have the Say No to Drug program. I had to do drugs, people. No one labeled me ADD. They just called me stupid. Did you have X-rated internet sites and all that stuff? Hell no, you and I had to whack off to National Geographic.
He's a funny guy, and I think we have him now, Mr. Jay Ulit. Yay, here he comes. He's coming.
I'm live in two places. Who am I looking at? All right. Here we go.
Okay, hi, Jay.
How are you?
I'm good. What are you looking at over there?
I don't know. It's like I'm on two screens. I'm hearing the audio on the other one. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Well, that was a very, very funny bit at the comedy club.
Yeah, I saw the first part of the segment too. I saw where you had the guy on Playboy.
On Playboy? Oh, Playboy?
Yeah, he was on the cover of Playboy, a guy.
Oh yeah, Bunny.
Yeah, I think there should be. I think we should carry that forward. Like, we should have guys at Hooters too. Wearing orange speedos, and then we could call it scrotums, Rhonda.
Oh.
Instead of wings, we'll serve nuggets. Come on.
I actually heard that Hooters is like not doing that well because it's not politically correct anymore.
That made Marie laugh. That was good.
So Jay, I know that you're teaching too. So what do you think about going back to school and teaching?
Okay. Yeah, your audio's kind of breaking up there, but we'll try it again.
That's okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
No. Okay, so I know you have to go back to school and teach in the fall. Are you not going to go? And what do you think about that whole
Teaching.
Okay, say it again.
I just want to know what you thought about teaching, going back to school.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. You can't hear me.
Oh, yeah, the school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so besides doing the comedy, which, by the way, I was in your neck of the woods in St. Petersburg, so which was interesting because they just opened the club back up and there was limited seating, which I was kind of relieved about because, I don't know, they didn't have the front row filled, but they had every other seat. And the first night there was like 4, second night 10, third night 6, so that was good. But in the fall, I'm also apprehensive. So I'm in Los Angeles, and the school district there, they're doing remote learning. So they're doing distance learning. But my district is separate from LA Unified, and they're going to require teachers to come to the school, but the kids are staying home. So we're doing distance learning from our own classroom. But there's 40 or 50 of us on site. I mean, there's, staff and other teachers. So it's kind of nerve-wracking thinking, we're all going to be in the same, school. We share the ventilation system and all that stuff. So I don't know. They may change their mind. I'm hoping they will, that we can teach from home again. We did that for the last 2 months. And it's different. I understand kids need their schools. They need their teachers. But at the same time, I think, everybody's health and safety is the priority.
I think that we just need more time. I
do too. I agree.
Like a few more months, not in the fall.
Yes, they're delaying the start of school, but I don't know. It's I got a lot of anxiety about it for sure.
Well, if you go back to school with adults, you're going to be around a lot of adults.
Yeah.
And
adults.
Yeah.
And kids are kids, so they're going to be pulling their masks down. They're going to be, playing around and that type of thing. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to say the least.
I've been hearing that a lot of teachers are retiring early. I've been hearing that.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
The audio is kind of breaking up again, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got to play your comedy bit.
I'm looking like Stevie Wonder right now.
Because your audio's on.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a dual Stevie Wonder thing. It's weird because when I called you last time, I didn't have this problem, but
it just happens. We have new equipment. It's going to all work next week. At least I'm back because I was sick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I promise I'll come back because I know the producer.
Yeah, and you look a lot like that Arse Buttersworth.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I love you.
Love you too, sweetie.
Very funny man. He's a very funny guy. Oh, good. Like we finished early so we can talk a little bit longer and I can promote. I hope you guys are watching. So seriously, let me tell you what's going on here. My husband, Van, and many of you know Van, that they're friends of mine that are viewing tonight. We have literally put together a TV studio in the upstairs section of my house. I mean, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 television monitors. There's lighting, there's several computers, it's crazy, a switcher. So we're getting this together. So please hang in there with me. We're really excited about this show. We have great guests on that are coming up. We're really lining up some wonderful names. We've got some star names. We've got interesting people. We've got a great author coming on next week. I don't want to give it away because sometimes things, change, but, and we'll probably see more of that Beverly Center as well. I can't do anything about that. She shows up. But, maybe have a cooking contest because I can cook way better than her. So a couple of little promotion things. So I definitely want you to, I've been doing this. This is really fun. I can do a private video for you through cameo.com. It's a really cool site. We can get any star, just about anybody, celebrity, non-celebrity. Whoever you want is on there. There's some really interesting people. So if you go to cameo.com and you want to send me as Up All Night Rhonda or whoever, whatever, I would be happy to do that for a small fee to a special friend. It's a really unique site. And I would also like to remind you to mask up. And if you want a fancy, fun mask, go to rhondashear.com. We really have some great masks. And we also just have some medical masks too available. But, we like the fun ones. It's giving us a bit of personality. And then I will remind you about our Kook of the Week, which is kind of like a fun bit, kind of like the old Gong Show. If you have a unique routine or unique talent that you would like to showcase, we would love to showcase you. We will send you a special gift. Send it, send us your information, a little video to Rhonda Shear, socialhour.com. And also your pup or your kitty of the week. We're going to be doing the play pup. This is going to be a regular thing. So the play pup of the week or your kitty, we want to see that special layout. Now, remember, I'm going for sexy. I don't want, I want your kitty to be sexy. Or is that I want your pussy to be sexy? You know what I'm trying to say. I want your kitty, your cat, your doggy to be sexy. It can be a boy or girl. It's okay. Playboy broke all the rules. They have a boy on the cover, so it's all good. And also, if you want to pick up rhondashear.com, you can do it on Amazon or through Rhonda Shear. Or if you want to pick up my book, Up All Night, you can go to amazon.com or through rhondashear.com. So many promos. I just sound ridiculous, but I kind of like doing this. We have a lot of fun things coming up for you. We will be doing hair again, so cheers. I can't drink right now. I've had a bad tummy, really, for 2 weeks. It sucks. But I'll be downing them soon with you. So listen, you can watch this show every Saturday night at Rhonda Shear fan page on Facebook. So tell your friends to, let them all know at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Or you can go to YouTube. We will be streaming on YouTube live at the same time. Go to Rhonda Shear TV on YouTube. We put all the episodes. And if you've missed it, you can go to the same site, rhondashearsocialhour.com, read more about the show. We're going to be putting more information about the show, more information about our past guests. We've had Gilbert Gottfried on. We've had just wonderful, wonderful people on. And we will continue to bring you more entertainment, more love, more cooking, more silliness, because we want your Saturday nights to be fun and silly as we're having right now. So cheers. Thanks for watching Rhonda Shear Social Hour, and I'll see you live next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Same place, same time.
When you don't know what to do, hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the